Okay, guys, I'm ready. I'm just waiting for somebody to show up in the class here. Let's see. Can anyone hear me? Danilon, how are you?
Oh, I'm here again.
I was actually about to make some dinner for myself, but they had a cancellation or something and they needed me to step in.
Oh, yeah.
So let me just see who joins in. I see some students from my previous class.
You are the Simon. Simon again.
That's correct, yes.
Oh, teacher.
Debate's normally one of my favorite topics, too. I enjoy debate.
Okay, I see.
Welcome back, Andres.
Yes, come back. I think that there was another professor over here.
That is true. There was another professor. Let me just, I gotta make a note to the teacher here. Yes, I am in now. Okay, so let's see, who else do we have joining us here? Oh, George! Hey, George!
Hi, Simon.
How are you?
I'm very well. What about you?
Well, I was about to have dinner and then Juliana said, I need help. Who can sub a class for me?
Yeah, that's true. I thought that I would just see you in 1 hour.
So did I. So 3 classes in a row. I'll get things started and then I might actually take a break to go downstairs and get some water because I'm going to get a little sore throat here if I keep talking too long. I see a gentleman and I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. It's spelled Adhy. How do I say your name?
Adi, yes, Adi.
Adi. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Where are you from?
I'm from Indonesia.
Oh, Malaysia. Very nice part of the world. Very warm there.
No. Indonesia.
Oh, Indonesia. Okay, well that's, again, I love Southeast Asia and Asia, so it's a very nice part of the world.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is the second time for me to join the class because it's very difficult for me to join. It's always full.
It's difficult for everybody. I just pasted a link in the Kalingo chat area. That's a link to our Facebook page, so you can find out about other classes. And hold on a minute. You can find out about other classes. And sorry, I got a little distracted there. If you've got a lot of noise in your background, please be mindful that because this is an internet class, it makes it very difficult for us to hear and concentrate. So unfortunately, I had to mute you, Ernesto, because we're getting a lot of feedback from your connection. So I completely lost what I was about to say. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mute you again. I'm sorry because it's very hard to hear. Sorry guys, I lost my thought. What was I trying to say?
Maxi.
Ah, yes. So, and Maxi, welcome again in my last class. Have you all been in debate before?
But where is Nicolas?
Sorry, where is
Nicolas?
Nicholas? I don't know.
The teacher.
I'm the teacher. Oh, sorry, where is Nicholas the teacher? I do not know where he is. Juliana asked if I could sub in because Nicholas is not here. So I will be your teacher for this hour.
Oh.
Okay. So we've already consumed a good 13 minutes of the class. Have you guys done a debate before?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Yes,
Never.
I have.
Okay, so some yes, some no. Can you tell me what a debate is?
it is to discuss ideas, to argument.
Some topic.
Bring argument.
Very good. Yes, it's to have a discussion. A
Discussion
formal discussion.
Yeah. Yes, it's a discussion about some topic.
Yeah, generally something that has a yes or no. Something that's very simple. Something that's controversial to some degree.
Against or force.
Yeah, against, for, pro, con.
Try.
Yeah, contra. Yeah, exactly. You get that. So an example of a good debate topic is Brazil has the best.
Football player.
Okay,
The
football
best.
player.
No, it's
No.
Yeah.
Argentina is the best.
No,
How
it's
about-
false.
Perfect.
Argentina
Love
is
this class.
the
I love this class.
Argentina
Okay.
and Ecuador.
So,
Argentina
guys,
is better.
That's going to be our
We
debate
had a
topic.
Messi. We had a Messi.
See,
Had a
if
Messi,
Nicholas was
best
here,
player.
maybe you would have a different debate topic. So what I'm going to ask is, the whole point of a debate is when one person is talking, so what usually happens is we'll have an opening remark, opening statement, opening argument. Okay, in my case, that's usually 2 minutes I give you guys. And then you have a series of rebuttals. So the first team, we'll call it Team Alpha, will make a statement that Brazil has the best football team player in the world, and they'll give an introduction as to why that is, and summarize some key points backing that up. Then the other team will give their introduction as to why Brazil does not have the best football player in the world, and you'll give examples of why. They might be better football players from other countries such as England or Croatia or
Argentina.
Peru, Argentina.
Ha ha ha.
Then we'll go back to the other team, and you'll have a rebuttal.
Sorry.
Now, while each person is talking, you cannot interrupt. If you do,
Okay.
you lose points. Every time you interrupt another team player, you lose a point. If you go over your time, you lose 2 points. For every fact or opinion that you state clearly, I give you a point. And at the end, whoever has the most points wins.
That's great.
Okay. It's great.
But today, we don't have a full time to do a debate.
Oh.
Because we've already used up 15 minutes, and that's very, very important time, isn't it, George?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, and what I would suggest you do, in a few minutes, I'll ask you to use the internet to find facts supporting that Brazil has the best football player in the world, and that Brazil does not have the best football player in the world. But I need to break you guys out into teams. So who here is from Brazil?
I am.
George? Who else?
Am I too? Daniel?
Okay. Danilo and George are from Brazil. Anybody else from Brazil? Okay, guess what, guys? Guess what you're going to argue?
Sorry.
There's not argument.
Well,
Can you
now,
repeat it?
okay, so since you two are from Brazil, you guys
Yeah.
probably believe that Brazil has the best football player in the world.
Of course, yeah. We
Okay,
have.
so you guys now have 12 minutes to research your thoughts. Do you have access to Google Drive?
Yes.
Okay, Danilo, do you have access to Google Drive?
Now I have. Yeah.
Okay, if you could open that up, please, and open the document Team Alpha.
No, just a minute.
can anybody help me? Where can I find the Google Drive?
I'll show you in a sec. Let me just get Team Alpha set up.
Okay.
Okay, let me just... It takes a bit of time just to set things up.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, so George and Danilo, are you both in the document?
I am.
Sorry,
Okay.
teacher, no. I can't see the document thoroughly.
Okay, guys. So as you can see here, I have Google Drive. If you don't see Google Drive here, come down here to view more apps or add apps and look for Google Drive. And I see Guillermo has joined us. Hello, sir. Guillermo, can you hear me?
Hello.
Everybody else, I would like you to go into Google Drive and I would like you to open up Team Beta.
Google Drive. Oh.
Yep.
Open.
Yep, Google Drive, open please.
Open.
I just got to change. You'll notice if you're into Team Beta, you'll see there's already stuff there. Okay. So each of you needs to be in one of the documents. You've got 10 minutes to research facts. So I'm in Team Beta right now. Who is in Team Beta's document? If you could type your name. So again, you'll see Google Drive here. If you don't, go down to Add Apps. So we've got Team Alpha, and that's George and Danilo that are in there. Everybody else goes into Team Beta. Paulo, hello Paulo.
Hi, teacher.
Hi Paulo, what country are you from?
I am from Peru.
Would you mind being an honorary member of Brazil today?
Excuse me?
We are having a debate today. Brazil has the best football player in the world.
Okay.
What I would like you to do, if you could, sir, if you could go into Google Drive and open the document Team Beta.
I can hear you.
Okay, I see a few people are in there. Good. Okay, so what I want you to do once you're in the document, I'll help everybody else who can't get in, but I want you to type out your points, why you think Brazil has the best football player. If you're on Team Beta, you're against that, so why they don't. List all your points. You have 10 minutes to research all your thoughts. Okay? Same with Team Alpha. George? If you can do the same, very good, thank you. And guys, chat with each other in that document. The other team can't see what you're doing.
My team is Danilo, Paulo.
Excuse me, I have problems with my computer. I don't know what happened.
Okay, you might need to, well, you could log off and log back on, but the chances are you won't get back into the class. It's kind of full.
Okay, okay.
Guillermo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you in the document?
Yes, open.
Okay. So again, it's easy to argue. When we first talked about Brazil has the best football player in the world, you guys started arguing. Well, what I want you to do now is I want you to write down your thoughts. But try to state facts. Use the internet. Google search. It's easy to say, no, Brazil doesn't, so-and-so's better, but then say, why is so-and-so from Peru better? Or why is so-and-so from Argentina better? The better you are able to argue, the more points I will give you. Okay, I'll take away screen share so you won't see what's going on in Team Beta's document.
Oh, God.
All right. I see somebody just joined. Orlando, how are you, Orlando? Okay, Orlando, can you hear me?
Sorry.
Orlando, can you hear me? Que si me puede oír.
Sí, sí lo escucho.
Orlando, can you hear
¿Usted me
me?
escucha?
Wait.
We're speaking English in this class, Orlando.
It's my first class this now. It's my first class today.
Well, welcome, Orlando. Thank you for joining us. What we are doing right now, we're in the middle of the class, and we have a debate argument. It's Brazil has the best football player in the world. Some people believe that is true, others do not. We have two teams, Team Alpha and Team Beta. Team Alpha believes, yes, Brazil does have the best football team in the world. What they're doing right now is they're looking for facts that back up their opinion. Remember, debate is a formal argument. Team Beta, well, it's probably easier for them because there's a lot of great football players in the world. Also, guys, have fun with this. Football's a great sport. By the way, to let you know, in the United States, they call it soccer instead of football. Okay, so let me take a look. What I would recommend, guys, Team Beta, I noticed that you're all typing in the same paragraph. I would recommend breaking it up. So for example, I'm just going to create a line break there. You're not really writing paragraphs. Sometimes you're not even writing full sentences. You're writing down in point form. So for example, player X from Peru scored X goals. Okay. Keep in mind, in a few minutes, we're going to start organizing these points together. Okay. So if you run them all together, it's going to be very hard to argue with George and Danilo. So you got about another 5 minutes to research your facts. Because if we get in the argument, you keep saying that, no, Peru's got the best player. No, Argentina's got the best player. You don't really score points for that. I need to know player names. Who scored the most goals? Who's the most talented? Who can run the most? You know, think of what makes the best football player the best football player. Give me information, convince me. I don't watch football much, except the Manchester United in the FA Cup. So you guys have the opportunity to convince me. I'm just going to step away for 2 minutes. I need to get some water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'd like to stress the importance of the resilience.
Oh.
I'd like to stress the importance of the. I'd like to stress the importance of the best.
Oh shit.
Sorry about that delay, guys. I'm back. Okay, you've got 3 minutes. Keep in mind, these points are for you. I won't be giving you points based on the points you score.
Tall.
Orlando,
Yes.
what I would like you to do, since you came in late, when these guys start to debate, I want you to tell me, well, sorry, I don't want you to tell me. I want you to keep score. I want to know who you think had the best debate, who had the best argument. Could you do that for me?
Sorry, I don't understand good. I don't
Okay.
understand good. Soy principiante. Sorry, I don't understand good.
That's okay. I'm just going to type in the chat window. I would like you to help me keep score in the debate. Now, guys, something to let you know. The Hangout area, they are giving you points. Fabio wrote, Brazil has Pele, Ronaldo, and already is a 5 champion in World Cup. So the people in the lobby are giving you guys hints and tips as well. Be sure to take a look at that. That's the Green Colingo chat area. They can help you out as well. So 1 more minute, and then I'm going to have you guys stop for a minute. Okay, guys, could you start writing? You'll have more time to put down some facts. At 40 minutes after, we're going to start the debate. So that means you have 7 minutes to prepare. Normally, you would have days or weeks to prepare, but in this case, we only have an hour. So Team Alpha, I need to know who's going to do your opening argument.
Okay, I can.
Okay, so George, you will have 2 minutes. Team Beta, who will do your opening argument? I need somebody on Team Beta to volunteer.
Okay, me.
All right, Maxi. You will have 2 minutes. Okay. So what you two need to start doing now is you need to start organizing your thoughts in the document. Your opening, George will go first because he's going to try and say why they have the best team, football player. And then Maxi, you will try to argue why he doesn't. Now, Maxi, you'll have your opening statement ready, but you may choose to argue a few points that George brings up. Okay, so George, who's going to do the rebuttal on your team? Who else is on your team?
Danilo?
Yeah, Danilo.
Okay, I'm just going to write down Dan for short. Danilo?
Danilo, yeah.
You will have 60 seconds to rebut. So once Maxi gives his opening statement,
Yeah.
you then have 60 seconds to argue against what Maxi said. So when Maxi's speaking, I recommend you write down your points so you're better prepared. Everything you're researching right now may not be very useful. Depending on what Maxi says, you might need to use different material. So be prepared for that. So Team Beta, who's going to do your rebuttal, your first rebuttal?
Yeah, I think Maxi will do.
Addy will? Okay.
No. Maxi.
Yes, I did.
I pointed to Maxi.
That's not what I heard.
No, I don't know a lot of things about football.
That's okay. We're here to learn. So,
yeah.
Hear me?
No, Maxi's already doing the opening argument, so Maxi can't do this. So, you know what, Addy? I heard you volunteer.
No.
Yeah, no, that's what I heard.
Seriously? Oh my goodness, I can't do that actually.
We're here to learn and have fun. Dan and George, is anybody else on your team? Okay, so I'll let George, you'll do the second rebuttal.
Okay.
All right, and I need somebody on Team Beta. Who else? We have Maxi and Addy.
Come on, guys. Who
Okay,
else?
Guillerme volunteered.
Hear me?
I'll put Guy for short. We'll worry about the conclusion later. So you've got 4 minutes to prepare, guys. In 4 minutes, George will start. So you each know what you're doing. Addy, I know you don't have a lot right now, but look in the chat window. People are giving you tips there. You can go to Wikipedia to find information.
Yeah.
Look at what your team players are writing in your document.
Uh-huh.
When you guys debate, relax, take your time, and pause. Don't feel rushed. And a special hello to Daniela.
Just a minute. Oh.
3 minutes left. See, George is getting help from Daniela in the Hangout.
Yes. Daniela understands very well about football.
No way.
Even though there's only 2 people on that team, they have what we call a ringer. Somebody on the outside feeding them facts. That's correct, Daniela. Juliana sent out an email. She was looking for somebody to fill in for Nicholas. And even though I was in the middle of making dinner, I thought I'd help out because there's nobody in the class. So I'm doing 3 classes back to back tonight. Two minutes. George, get ready. And by the way, the 2 people doing the opening statements, George and Maxi, you will also do the concluding remarks at the end if we have time.
Okay.
So we write down all the facts that we found in the internet on the screen.
Yeah, put everything in there. Make sure you have the classroom chat open too, because people on the outside that are watching will feed you information too. So when you're speaking, if you see a fact, throw it in there. The key thing is to make sense of what you're saying. Convince me. Make me believe what you're saying is true. Use facts.
Okay.
If this was a real debate, you would have much more time to prepare. I'm just trying to give you a loose structure. In the end, what we're trying to do here is help you learn English through a different technique. And debating is a very useful technique for learning English. So have fun. If Team Beta wins, George Louis is going to buy everybody a free plane ticket to London, England for the spring. If Team Alpha wins, then Addy is going to buy everybody a plane ticket to Indonesia for the summer. So, good luck, everyone. Oh, look at that. I think George is going to be likely going to win with Danilo, because Danielle is just feeding tons of facts. Okay, pencils down, guys. It's debate time. George, you will start soon. Again, the rules. If you go over your time of 2 minutes, you will lose 2 points. When you're coming up to your time, I will play this sound. When you hear that sound, wind down your conversation. When you hear it the second time, if you go over, you lose 2 points. So what do you do if you're on a team and the guy is your teammate and he keeps talking? A hint, mute him and you'll save yourself 2 points. He'll thank you for it later. So George, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let me just start the timer and go.
Okay, Brazil is known as the country of football. And I'm not saying it just because I'm Brazilian, but we have the best football in the world. We don't have just one football player, but we have many and many football players, such as Kaká, Ronaldinho Gaúcho, and of course Neymar. And these players already won many awards by FIFA. And Neymar has been doing a great job. He has been scoring many goals, and I'm quite sure that he will do a great job in the World Cup in 2014 here in Brazil. And we also have won the World Cup 5 times. There isn't any team around the world that has done it before. So and also we have some players from the past, but until nowadays they are considered the best around the world, like Pelé. Is a great football player, and everyone knows him. Ronaldo, we have Ronaldo that became the highest goal scorer in the history of the World Cup with the 15 goals, and that's it.
Okay, you got 11 points. Okay, sorry, somebody's trying to call me. Let me just turn that down. There we go. So you got 11 points. Now, unfortunately, Team Beta lost 1 point because I heard Addy in the background. If you talk or comment while the other team is debating, you lose a point.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm really
However,
sorry about that.
what I'm going
It's
to do
really.
is I'm going to remove that because I think Team Alpha, it's only fair. They're not aware of all the rules, so I don't want to be too mean to you guys. However, George got 11 points, Maxi, so I need you to do your best. George has debated before. He made good use of his 2 minutes. Maxi, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, your time starts now.
Um, I think that Brazil don't have the best football player in the world because Argentina has the best football player, who is Messi. Messi has been recognized by FIFA as the best player in the world by 3 consecutive years. He's, he plays in a very important Europe teams. Also, it's important to say that he has reached 50 championships with football club Barcelona, 4 Spain Super Cups, one Europe Super Cup, and World Cup. Um, he has compared with Maradona, who was the best football player in the world from Argentina too. He was the first winner of FIFA Ballon d'Oro in 2010, who again won in 2011. Um,
If you want to finish early, you can. You have 30 seconds left.
Lionel Messi start to play football at a young age. Um, he went to Europe when he was 30 years old with his family, where Barcelona offered him paid the cost of his hormonal sick, because he had hormonal sick.
Maxi.
Yes. Tell me.
Unfortunately, you went over your time limit, so you lost 2 points. You scored a total of 13, which means you actually got 11, so you're tied with Team Alpha. Maxi, very good job. Your opening statement was filled with many, many facts. You did a great job. So we're tied at this point. So now we're over to Danilo for a rebuttal. Keep in mind, if you guys are about to go over, get ready to mute your own player so you don't lose 2 points, because Team Beta would be in the lead right now. So Danilo, are you ready?
Just a minute. Just 1 minute for me.
Just 1 minute.
Okay, just 1 minute.
So your main point is to argue against what Maxi has said, and also possibly introduce your own statements or facts.
Okay.
Starting now.
Okay. We don't have to illusion just this moment. Now Messi is a good player, but Brazil always have excellent players. Maradona maybe just played 4 cups with the 34 goals, but Pelé played 5 cups and making 92 goals. So I think now Messi is good, but Brazil always have good players, and so and oh God, I think it's important ours see a case historical moment. Sorry, my English is terrible, but
Did somebody get muted? See what happened there? He was about to talk over and George muted him.
Oh, that's great.
So you didn't lose the 2 points, George. That was close. I was getting ready to mute. So Team Alpha scored 6 more points. That's good for 60 seconds. Addy.
Yeah.
You have 60 seconds.
Okay.
All right. As soon as you start talking, I'll start the timer. Take a few seconds if you like.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna read what I found
Sure,
in
that's
the
fine.
internet.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think Lionel Messi is the best.
Sorry.
Okay. Anything else? Let me just pause for a minute. Addy, are you still speaking? What happened? Did somebody mute him? Hello, Addy? Addy, I can't hear you. I think somebody muted you. Can you look at the top right, please? Check your microphone. George, did you see anybody mute Addy?
Yeah. What about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start your time again.
Okay.
So if you could start over again, please. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, what is it? Lionel Messi is the best player from Argentina that Brazil doesn't have. The fact that only Messi's name in the generation of footballers is being compared with the legends such as Pelé, Maradona, they are the best enough to show the class he belongs to. And even Lionel Messi have not the hate and might not be as fast as Ronaldo, but when Messi play, he is a team player that gets the job done every single time. And what else? Lionel Messi is better than Cristiano Ronaldo because Messi can bend and maneuver the ball where he wants it to go. Oh my.
Perfect. 0 seconds left to spare. So here we are. You guys are deadlocked. You have a tie. So now the rebuttal goes back over to George. George, you have 1 minute starting now.
Okay. Okay. There are many good players around the world, but still many countries hire Brazilian football players, and they pay billions and millions and billions for them. And some players, by the way, many from Argentina, come to play football here in Brazil. And the reason of it is because they wanted to learn a little with Brazilian football players. And yeah, that's it. They just have they just have Messi, have Kaká, we have Ronaldinho, we have Neymar, we have a big list of good football players. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, you had just 5 points and then you went on a tear to get 3 more. So now, Guy, are you ready? Hello, Guy?
Hello?
Okay, you have 60 seconds to rebut everything or anything that Team Alpha has said. Are you ready?
Football?
Yes. Starting now.
I don't not think the best soccer is Brazil. The Brazil has been dropping very football.
I don't like football.
Okay. You've
Sorry.
got 36 seconds left, but it doesn't matter if you like it or not. You have to argue against what Team Alpha has said, whether you like football or not.
Come on, team, come on.
You got 25 seconds left.
Okay. But the Argentina. Mm, uh, sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
No.
I'll give you an extra 20 seconds. Okay, well, you got 2 points. So here's how the score looks right now. We have 11 and 11. We have 6 and 6. We have 8 and 2. So that means 11, 17, 25, 11, 17, 19. So Team Beta is behind by 6 points. So we're going to now do a concluding remark, a concluding statement. George or Danilo, who would like to do your closing statement for Team Alpha?
Could I say a little and the Danilo say something as well? Okay.
Sure. You've got a minute and a half. Oh, that's an hour. So you've got, I'll give you 2 minutes starting now.
Okay. Also, I need to say that Pelé, our great football player, was elected the athlete of the century by the International Olympic Committee, and in the I don't know any other football player around the world that achieved this level, and I'm quite sure that in 2014 we're gonna get another prize. Neymar and the other football players will bring another prize for us, and will prove that we still have the best football of the world, and we're gonna show it to the world. Danilo, would you like to add something?
Oh yeah. In Brazil, we always have good players. All time, yeah. I think no, just now. Always we have. Many years ago, we have a great player. Now we have a great player. In Argentina, no. In Argentina just Maradona and Messi or good, but in Brazil there are a lot of players good, and I think Brazil have to um, we have okay.
Okay, great. You scored an extra 7 points. So now for Team Beta, you have 2 minutes. Who's going to do your debate for Team Beta? Your concluding remarks. Maxi or Addy?
Maxi, you can do your best, please.
Okay, Maxi, starting now. Go ahead.
And I think that Brazil.
Quiet, please, guys.
I think that Brazil had good players, but at this moment, in the world, the best player is Messi. Um, Everybody is talking about him, and the news is talking about him, the television, internet, and the newspapers talking about him, that he 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 is the best. I don't know. Messi starts in Argentina. Now is the best player. He has many millions dollars. He's very rich. I don't know. He has 260 goals totally, and 31 in Argentina, 60, I don't know. And he has best. I don't know what to say.
20 seconds left.
He has 65 teams. I don't know. He's very young. He's
Okay.
He's 25 years old.
Very good. Okay, guys. Haha, Eddie, very smart. So that brings us to a total of 29 points for Team Beta. Team Alpha, 32. Now, Team Alpha at this point would like to say, hey, we won. But you only won by 3 points. In my view, guys, you both did a great job of scoring points.